Now, if you don't like mushrooms, I'd say it's time to try them again.
That's right.
There's a time in my life when I picked mushrooms out of everything, believe it or not. I was picky as a kid. And then as I got older and wiser, and I wanted to try more things.
Now you love them.
I love them, absolutely love them. So this is a dish that we're gonna bake, but we wanna go ahead and get everything sauteed up and ready to go to soften things up. And again, we already boiled these fresh green beans. Ah, look, we have action, Mrs. Farmer.
Yes, we do.
That's what you wanna see. That's building up. Once that pressure builds up, that little thing will pop, and guess what? We're under pressure. All right, Mrs. Farmer, if you'll drop those onions.
I will.
Oh, this is good. We use probably, I would say that's about the size of a small onion.
It is, because I used half of this big onion.
We drop our mushrooms.
You start stirring for you?
Yep. Saute these down, get them nice and soft. I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this cream cheese up here because I did not have it room temperature. I'm gonna let it warm up.
Ready?
Now with any green bean dish, we have to have some pepper. You know, I found out not too long ago, I went to the cupboard to get some pepper. Guess what?
What?
Gone.
All of it?
Gone.
That is amazing. I hate that.
So the window was ajar. I knew who it was. So anyway, I went outside with a flashlight, went back down into the field where Maybelle was,
Okay.
and underneath this big rock I saw two eyes. Call the police. Police came and got, you know who.
I know
Glenn,
who.
the pepper bandit. So now Glenn's in jail.
Wow.
Be careful. All right, now we're gonna put some butter in here because we can,
Wow. I could eat just that.
and because it's required by law.
Yes, right?
So that's a good start, is it not, Mrs. Farmer?
Yes, it is.
All right, so we're going over here. So what we want to do is time everything out.
Right.
The potatoes are setting.
They're unwarm.
They're
Ready.
fine. By the time this is done, this is going to match up just about right. So what we're going to do, Mrs. Farmer, now we could leave this in this pan.
Yeah.
But this is a smaller dish. We're going to put it in a pan to match your potatoes, sort
That's
of
right.
fancy
Oh,
schmancy.
yeah, I like being fancy.
Or fancy schmancy. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put a half of a block cream cheese in here.
Well, you can't go wrong with mushrooms, onions, and cream cheese.
You know, all of us have learned our cooking skills from someone else. Then you improvise from there. Then you start thinking, well, he did it that way. What if I did this? So I think it's important to heap praise upon those who came before us.
That's right.
Think about mom and dad and the wonderful dishes they've made. I watched your mom cook. I watched your dad cook. He made a barley soup.
Yeah.
We're still pulling recipes from your grandparents.
Yeah. Good recipes.
I think about what Papa Harlan would eat. I still think of how Papa Harlan, Mama D's kitchen smell. It was wonderful food.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful food.
That's something about your grandparents. You always smell foods and you go in, something good cooking. All right, I could eat that already.
I know. It's
That
wonderful.
really good.
When we get to that point, we're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and do our green beans. Mix those up in there. Water chestnuts.
Oh, yummy.
For consistency.
Perfect. Yeah.
And we're going to come back with some hot sauce,
You and your hot sauce.
some soy sauce for that nice salty flavor.
All right, I like it.
Now we're going to transfer this, Mrs. Farmer,
Okay.
into our smaller dish. And again, normally we wouldn't use this many pans, but we're trying to be fancy schmancy.
That's right. We got company for
Because we're
dinner.
celebrating Dare Bear's turkey.
Oh, that's right.
And let's transfer this to this pan. We're going to do one more little thing in the end to doll it up.
Do you like my new hot pads Kelly
Beautiful.
got me?
I like to get cooking stuff
I do too.
for birthdays. In fact, it's about the only thing I want anymore. Can you smell that?
Oh, it smells delicious.
It's right in my face. I love it.
I could eat
All
that
right.
like that.
This is a very, very common, very common recipe in the South. A million recipes out there like this with different variations. We're gonna get the oven at about 325. We're gonna cook these for about, I'd say about 25 minutes
So we got a little bean
on
casserole.
325.
Yeah.
And that's, look,
26 minutes.
26 minutes,
All right.
25 minutes.
Perfect.
We're planning.
You are good.
We're planning. Cheese, obviously,
Kind of have cheese.
because it's against the law not to. Oh my.
Yummy.
A lot of people would put the little onion rings on top of this. You know, the dried onions.
But I like your idea instead.
Mrs. Farmer,
Is it ready?
I know you like this kind of stuff.
I do love this
Pop
kind
it
of
in.
stuff. All right, you get
Like
them.
here, 24, 25.
Yes. Oh, wow.